My days are all confusing. So I think it was Friday or Saturday saying that he had a bad infection. And then they put him in the hospital. So he remains in the hospital today. Hopefully, be out in the next couple of days. So hold him in your prayers, if you would. That kind of has a soft spot for me because that's the way we lost my dad doing peritoneal dialysis. Got a infection, and but Will is in really good hands, and medication-wise, antibiotics are much better than they used to be. That's for sure. Question of the day this morning is, when do you take down your Christmas decorations? I mean, is today the day, or is it you wait like a week? I'd love to hear from you. Our number 877-396-W105. Text line is open. We'd love to chat with you and talk to you this morning. Check of the weather early this morning being brought to you by WWRVtimes3.com. If you just moved to Carlsbad, you're working there and you need an RV site, that's not a problem. They have 162 RV sites, 30 and 50 amps available, wired internet at every one of their sites. And so if you stream movies or maybe you're a gamer, that's not going to be a problem. The number 988-0392 or go to www.rv.com for more information. Sunny today, getting up to about 55, 32 tonight, 61 for tomorrow. We do have maybe some blowing dust and high winds coming up on Wednesday, but the high is going to be about 67. Check out the weather this morning being brought to you by Iron River Inspection. Iron River Inspection, you can find them out of Eunice. They travel all of southeast New Mexico, serving the Permian Basin. If you need somebody to go and inspect a pipeline or maybe do safety training for your guys and gals, that's not going to be a problem. Or maybe you need a consulting company. IronRiverInspection.com. Text line is already open. Anything going on so far?
No, nothing yet.
We had a slow text morning, probably something to do with the day after Christmas.
Yeah, what happens is that most everybody is off of work today, and we're working. Most everybody worked on Friday, and we were off on Friday. And so so we're a little backwards, but there's a lot of folks in the patch still working. You can count on that. Frigid monster storm across the United States claimed that we're up to 39 lives. 39 lives, millions of people's hunkering down, deep freeze. And so far, the death toll across the United States, 39 people. So much for that global warming.
Wow.
Buffalo, New York had at least 43 inches of snow. 43 inches of snow, and at least 7 people died in Buffalo.
43 inches of snow for someone from New Mexico, that's hard to wrap your head around.
That's a buttload of snow. Back in the day when I lived in Illinois and would travel for my job, Wisconsin, and Iowa, and all over the place. And, man, I don't miss those days where you walk outside and you couldn't even see your car, and you had to actually shovel out.
Yeah. I went to college in Denver. So
my dad's from Philadelphia, and I spent one winter there, and I never went back. It was like really like tears freezing on your face, so cold. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not it's a different world.
Yeah.
It's a different world. And guess how many times they cancel schools?
Zero.
Not once.
If they had to take the kids to school in snowmobiles, they go. Yeah.
You're going to school. All right, 610. Looks like a fund is out there for people to take advantage of. It's called the Casa Connection Grant Program. The governor throwing around money like it's not hers, $10.6 million to provide organizations across New Mexico struggling with housing issues. This is a lot of people, a lot of entities across the state will be getting money. This is all for low-income housing and low-income apartments. So the governor handing out $10.6 million. Rush, you ought to get you some of that.
Oh yeah, I need two of them.
So I got a couple texts for your question, and they said they want to leave their decorations up all year, and you don't have to put them up next year.
You damn redneck.
There you go. And then good morning, B and the Breakfast Club. Pete and Eddie working today. And here's one that's good morning, y'all. Heading out to location outside of Cayenosa, Texas. Kind of sad that I'm losing y'all right before I get to Peote, Texas. I had to look up and see just how far we're getting out this morning. But y'all have a good day and good day working out there.
I have no idea where that's located.
Cayenosa is over by Fort Stockton.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Somewhere right over there in that area. So
and we've got one that just says good morning, guys.
Yeah, we get a bunch of those. So, by the way, I know our listeners, so let me be the first to say, you're probably going to get a bunch of oil-field guys trying to hit on you. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I take numbers down, or I mean, do I have
to? Yeah, you can if you'd like.
Russ, I need a pad.
There you go. Get you a legal pad.
I know our guys. I know the way they work. I know the mind works. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, typical men.
Right.
We could all say it. All right, 6:13. Sad news to report this morning out of Florida. Deputy in Florida fatally shot during Christmas Eve standoff. The worst type of investigations, worst type of calls they can go on are domestic, and that's exactly what happened. Timothy Prince Williams charged with premeditated first-degree murder and killing Corporal Ray Hamilton of Fort Walton Beach. Hamilton was setting up the perimeter around a townhouse when he refused to, when Prince William refused to leave the area. Shots were fired and killed the officer. Hamilton was taken to the hospital where he died. So we got premeditated first-degree murder charges against this guy named Prince William, Timothy Prince William. And by the way, it's not the Prince William that's across the big pond. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And a woman who called police to report a family violence assault against Texas basketball coach Chris Beard has now come forward and said that he did not strangle her and she never wanted him prosecuted. So Beard is the head coach at the University of Texas. He is the basketball coach. He makes about $5 million a year. He left Texas Tech and went to Texas a couple years ago and has been charged with a felony charge. Now she is coming forward and saying that she made the whole thing up and it is not true. And there are two ways to go with the story. And number one is money goes a long way. And Chris gets reinstated and she lives happily ever after, even after they end up and the checks keep coming in, or maybe it didn't happen. And if it didn't happen, why wouldn't she be charged with filing a false report? And I'm not sure which way this went. I have no idea. So, Martha, what's your take on this? I mean,
I think she should be charged for it. I think that's kind of perjury, you know?
Yeah. I mean, when you make a false statement that somebody assaulted you and it turns out to be not true, then she should be charged. But it doesn't look like she is going to be charged. But no word if Chris is going to be reinstated and get the $5 million back. So no word if he's going to get his job back. I don't know if the university at this point is going to trust that he didn't do it. I mean, with the woman coming out and vindicating him, I think he's got to get his job back.
He should.
Yeah, I don't know if they stay together. But, I following this on social media, a lot of people were saying, she probably came out and said it didn't happen. so that he can go back to work.
And
they probably kissed and made up, and everything is good. And so
that doesn't make it right, though. There's so many women that do that. Men
it's
too,
true.
just to get the other one in trouble.
Yeah, it's so true. And then they get back together, and life is good for 3, 6, I don't know, 12 months, and all of a sudden things go bad again. So we'll follow this story, but no word out from University of Texas at this point. Dallas Cowboys big win yesterday, and with that, do they secure a playoff position? I'll get to that coming up this morning, unless one of our texters wants to let me know if they secure a playoff position with that. All right, 17 minutes after 6. Our number 877-396-W105. Russell?
That was a cue for.
Oh, it's a cue for me.
Yeah.
Do you want to read this?
I wanted you to hear what his cue sounded like when he does that. So there you go.
So it says Tom has lost his nads. His voice changed.
It's crazy.
Okay, so bring me a dozen donuts. I like half glazed and half chocolate.
There you go. And it says our YouTube stream is off, so I'm going to step over there and try to see something. Hold on.
Yeah, Tom was at the station yesterday. So he had said that he was going to his brother's. No, he was going to his daughter's. And then going to his brother's. And I see on the camera yesterday, he's at the station. I don't know if he's cleaning out his office, but he's got